Shalom, shalom. First off, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakah Kadash, and to my elders of GMS who told me this truth. Shalom to them. And shalom to you brothers that's scattered out throughout the four corners of the earth, preaching His gospel, preaching His word, risking your lives to do so. Shalom to you brothers. I had seen something on the news, and it's fucking Edomites, man. Here we go with this bullshit. And then the article says a horror movie comes to life. Cops find more than 100 skeletal remains in PA man's home. And I'm gonna read a little bit of the article so you can get the gist of everything. It says a Lancaster man is facing more than 500 charges after investigators say they discovered more than 100 human skeletal remains in his home. Officers say Tuesday night arrest of 34-year-old Jonathan Gerlach culminated a months-long investigation into break-ins at Mount Moriah Cemetery in Eden, where at least 26 mausoleums and vaults have been forced open since early November. Police say police had been looking into the string of burglaries when an investigator checked Gerlach's vehicle plates and found he had been near Eden repeatedly during the period when the burglaries occurred. Police say the break-ins centered on sealed vaults and mausoleums containing older burials which had been smashed open or had stonework damage reached the remains inside. Okay, read this last part. He was arrested as he walked back toward his car with a crowbar at the 1855 cemetery, police said, in a burlap bag in which officers found the mummified remains of 2 small children, 3 skulls, and other bones. Yeah, so you get the gist of everything, this fucking Edomite digging up, old skeletal remains of, past dead people and shit. This is the spirit of Esau. He's fucking wicked, man. He's just fucking wicked as hell, man. That's why the scriptures talk about the base man of the earth. You know what I mean? They just these people are just sick, man. Fucking sick, man. Probably fucking doing all kind of weird shit. You know what I mean? All kind of abominations with those fucking those skeletal remains and everything like that, all in his home, in his car, and everything like that. You know what I mean? Like this shit is just wild, man. This is the devil for you, man. And you think the heathen can be saved? This fucking devil can be saved? You know what I mean? These people are violent in the earth, man. These people are sick, like the scriptures talk about. I'm gonna bring that out real quick. Let me bring Habakkuk. Okay. It says, "Behold, the soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. His soul is not lifted up in him, man. He's vile as fuck, man. He's just wicked. They're not right. They wasn't made to be right. They was made to be wicked, to be the adversaries toward, to the children of Israel. You know what I mean? The Lord created them to be wicked. The Lord created them to be just evil. You know what I mean? Just evil fucking people, man. Yeah, our people ain't right. Our people, because we learn from these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Our people don't. You know what I mean? We wicked just as fuck as Esau, but we learned that fucking behavior, being here in captivity and serving, being a servitude under these motherfuckers, serving these motherfuckers, being around these motherfuckers. This is why we need the kingdom. This is why we need salvation. This is why we need the deliverance from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Let me get another scripture. Let me bring this up. This is Job 30:8. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. They were vile, man. They were just disgusting, man. Just wicked ass people. That's why Job didn't want his He didn't want them near his dogs. You know what I mean? In the scripture, I forgot what scripture. I know it's in Job. You know what I mean? You know, he wanted to keep them away, man, because they just do all kind of abominations. They fucking freak off with fucking animals and shit like that, and just you know just live like fucking animals, man. They just disgusting people, man. They just got to be put in slavery and put in captivity and be governed over. You know what I mean? Put in subjection. That's what they need right now. You know. You know what? I'm gonna look up. Let me see what base men. The definition of base men. Definition of it. I can't do it on here. Damn. It's a lot. Base men definition. Okay, no, this is not what I want. Base. Let me see, Webster. Let me see. Solak, trying to pull this up. Yeah, that's not what I want. The base man. This shit not coming up. Solak, it's not coming up. Maybe I'm putting it in wrong. Maybe I should word it differently. I'm not sure. Let me see, baseman. Baseman in the Bible often refers to those who are morally. Okay, I got it. I got somewhat of a definition of it. It says basemen in the Bible often refers to who are morally worthless, ignoble or wicked. Okay, so that's what it means. You know what I mean? They're just worthless fucking people. They just here, just breathing air, and oppressing the children of Israel. That's why they're here and being wicked. You know what I mean? Destroying the earth, starting wars and shit like that, stealing resources. That's what they're here for. They're base fucking men. You know. And we sick of these motherfuckers. We want this fucking this kingdom to go down, to be destroyed, so we can get our kingdom started. You know what I mean? But you know, prophecies are being fulfilled. Things are happening. Things are shaking up. But you know, we just got to be. You know, we just got to hasten in the day. We just got to pray, watch as well as pray, and just be patient. You know, be long suffering. You know. It vexes us to see shit like this. You know what I mean? We gotta live in a world with these fucking animals. They're fucking animals, man. You know. But, you know, that's all I want to bring out, man. These people are fucking vile, man. They just disgusting people, man. And this is why we got to keep enduring. We got to keep fighting, and we got to keep prophesying the downfall of Babylon. You know what I mean? This place has got to be destroyed. It has to go. So with that, you know, Lord willing, this be edifying. Until next time, Shalom.